Nobody truly knows what goes on in an artist's mind when they create their masterpiece.
An artist can be painting from experience, from feeling, emotions, or even more, but sometimes we just don't know unless they're right there for questioning. So it's all in reading symbols and colors and just going off of how the piece makes you feel.
The interpretation of my painting will be easily found in their eyes as viewers quietly observe this amazing article and this spectacle of light and illusion and feeling. I just think that it will be a fantastic day for them to see this on this wondrous occasion after I finish my masterpiece.
It is up to us as viewers and audience to critique properly, to feel what the artist feels. And you're not gonna get it if you don't follow these certain steps. First you describe, then you analyze, and then you interpret, and then you evaluate. So first, you start by describing the picture or piece.
Describe. Tell what you see, the visual facts, I think. Tell what's the name of the artist who created the artwork. What kind of artwork is it? What is the name of the artwork? What do you know? Okay. When was the artwork created? That's important. I mean, come on now. Name other events, major events in history that...
List the literal objects in the paintings, like trees, people, animals. What do you notice first when you see the work? Like, what do you notice first? Where does your eye go? Why? What kinds of colors do you see? How would you describe them? What shapes can you see? What kind of edges do the shapes have? Are there lines in the work? If so, what kind of lines are they? Are they long lines? Are they dumb lines? What sort of textures do you see? What kind of day or night is it? Can we tell? And then you analyze the piece, which means you try to figure out what the artist has done to achieve certain effects, like...
mentally separate the parts of elements, thinking in terms of textures, shapes and forms, bright, dull, types of lines and sensory. Well, in this step, consider the most significant art principles that we used in the artwork. Describe how the artist used them to organize the elements. I mean, how did he, like, organize things? I mean, that's important, right? Suggested questions to help with the analysis are... Number one.
How has the artist used colors in works? What sort of effect do the colors have in the artwork? How has the artist used shape within the artwork? What about the lines? What about the dominant part? Do they play a different role? What role does texture play in the work? What kind of texture? You know, illusion of texture, good texture, bad texture, your mom. What role does texture play? I already did that. How has the artist used light in the work? What kind of light is it? Does it seem like night light? Daylight? How has the overall visual effect or mood of the works been achieved? How are the artist's design tools used to achieve particular look or focus? This is where you just kind of pick apart all the different elements, visual elements, and kind of figure out what they're trying to get at, like perspective, a theme, a feel. For interpreting the piece, you want to try to figure out what the artwork is all about.
What? I mean, what was the artist even trying to say? That's important because an interpretation seeks to explain the meaning of the work based on what you have learned so far about the artwork. What do you think the artist was trying to say, as I said earlier? What was the artist's statement in the work? I mean, I could state that I am a girl, but that could not be true. What do you think? What does anything mean, really? What does it even mean to you? I mean, that's the important thing. Deep inside, find out what it means. How does this relate to you in your life? Think about it, people. It could relate to you in many ways.
It could relate to the sandwich you just ate.
Do you think that these are things in the artwork that represent other things slash symbols?
Yeah.
And second to that, why do you even think that the artist chose this work in this manner? And that why do you think it even made the artistic, like, decisions, man. I mean, why did the artist even create it? I mean, what's the point? Really? I mean, why did they even create something this magnificent? Think about
Or
it.
crappy.
It could save your life.
The last piece is judging it or evaluating it or just going with your final conclusion. You know, what's your final conclusion?
Why? Why? Excuse me, why? Why? Why do you think that this worked?
What we were trying to say is, why do you think this work has value or worth? What is the value? Do you think it could benefit others? Did it benefit you with a communicated idea, feeling, or principle? What kind of effect did it have on you or could it have on others? Does it lack value or worth, and why? You know, basically the idea that you perceive, the idea that you believe the artist had in mind when creating the piece, and basically your general conclusion on the entire piece using your observations as backup evidence. And then that's when you can walk away from the piece knowing that you fully evaluated it and you did it the right way and you sounded smart.
Yellow. It is very ugly. You know, yellow is just a sucky color, and I just cannot imagine a worse color for this painting, really.
I just don't like a color at all. It sucks.
It needs
It
to be a
reminds
different painting.
right, like one of your mom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think it's just shit.
I don't like the way it looks at all, because it's ugly.
Ugly like your mom's.
Pretty much. And like my dead ducky, pretty much.
Well, you brought that to the gallery, huh?
I did, because this is the way I point at sucky paintings.
Okay.
I hate blue!
Blue sucks. This should be on my phone wallpaper. Click. You know what? That's just dumb. It shouldn't even be here. Let's burn it.
Really?
I don't even care for it. Let's just keep walking.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, let's do this. This is an interesting piece.
I noticed that the name of the title is Booze, but you know, that could sometimes be interpreted as, you know, booze, but you know, it is boo and then Z-E.
Oh, weird. Oh, yeah, that is different.
The artist is Anne Fabulous Pennypacker.
Oh, well, that's interesting because wasn't there like something pertinent that year?
Yeah,
I mean, we should check the library.
Well, I think that, you know, it was around the year that they made Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 19 something, you know.
This is pertinent. Oh, I noticed, you know, the color is very, you know, complementary with the oranges and the blues.
Yes,
and it's a good color theme, kind of, you know.
It
like,
really is, you know.
Yeah.
It's contrast that is made through
Yeah.
the difference in color.
Yeah, and the lines, they're very wavy, and that makes some motion.
It does, you know.
Yeah. I like the light line right there.
Yes, it separates out the different spaces you can see.
Yes, I like there's a repetition of circles, and that sun up there, I think it's painted during the day.
Yes,
Could be wrong though.
And your eye is drawn to the sun as a focus.
Very much so, yeah. Analyzing, yeah, like, I think the lines and shapes work together to kind of create a very a fluid kind of feel. What do you think?
I think that is accurate, and you know, also the color and the shape together, it kind of creates a flow that emanates through the whole piece.
Yeah, I'm very enthusiastic about this one.
I think it'll go far.
It's quite calming. You pull it all together with that one triangle to say, hey man, butterflies are cool.
Yeah, I mean, it feels pain, you know, it's deep, you know?
Yep.
Give me a second. Okay, I'm back.
Did you weep in the corner there for a little while, or was that someone else?
I didn't. I'm laughing at myself because it's just it's a funny. It was actually it ended up a funny experience for me. This kind of reminds me of the day when I lost my sandal in the ocean. It reminds me of the Picasso blue phase. It's a deep emotion of possible sadness that, you know, and I think it's expressing that sadness is clearly important.
Yeah.
You feel so disappointed in yourself that you have to draw it out inside yourself.
Yeah.
The emotion that I felt, earlier was, I can feel how sad, just from looking at this painting, it just reminds me of how sad my life is, because I just...
Oh good, you're applying it to your life.
feel that it is very valuable, because so many people will, get a lot from this work, because they will feel the same emotion that I did. It's just so emotional that you feel in a certain way, feelings, yes, in a certain way that you really need to, feel.
In the end, it kind of becomes a portal where you can, kind of step outside of your world and bring a little of it with you and just focus on those feelings alone.
So these are some proper ways to express your interest in a painting rather than to call it ugly or
this is
point
how you
the ugly
sound smart.
rubber duck at it,
Yeah, this is how you sound smart when you
It's how we
look at
kick
art.
ass in the art world, You try to get yourself out there and emotional and...
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna go cry in the corner. Thank you for watching. No, wait, thanks. Hey, thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thank you for watching us, because we are special and important.
And I hope that we've helped and that you now know how to critique art.
And not look like a complete loser when you are, critiquing art, with your boyfriend, and you're like, oh, look, it's stupid. And you're like, no.
Yeah, you might be a dumb blonde, but this way you look like a dumb blonde that has like a secret trick.
And now a message from our sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a fan of ponchos? I am. I know it every day. Call 1-800-PONCHOS for your 99-cent poncho. Come down and meet us today. You're looking fabulous.
Oh, meet us down at the poncho shop.
See, here's one of our examples. We bought this right before the show because our sponsors, are just so important to us. So she's modeling the latest brand. It's red and gray and black.
It has grass on it.
It has stains and grass, and it's important. It's hippie-like, it's
It
vintage.
smells like burnt rubber.
It's vintage,
You
and
want to see? Poncho.
See, now it's important
it's
because
flash-proof.
it's flash-proof, exactly.
Yeah, look at that.
Go buy a poncho.
Get that shit out of your face.
Paper cut.
Top first thing.
Okay, I'm not going to describe this.
I just sniffed your butt. You've got your back. Stop molesting yourself in a gallery.
Hey.
Peanut butter
And left. You think that I'm saying my life is sad in a bad way, but what I'm saying is
it's sad in a good way. I can laugh at her. It's still filming! Oh shit! And if you want to do a hand dance, that's fine. It looks like an elephant tail. And you're the butthole.